There we go. Nice. Like I was saying, I'm fucking.
Yeah, I know that's it. Why did they put the finals on Sunday or something? Yeah. 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 Yeah, they get there early. Yeah. Mm.
There we go. I was fucking muted. Anyway, what's up, guys? It is Chris, aka Chris 2. We are back with another podcast. This is the first time since the Royal Rumble that we had done a podcast, and I cannot wait for the chamber. Unfortunately, though, I have some very unfortunate news to tell y'all, and that is that I cannot watch the Elimination Chamber live on YouTube, and it's because I gotta do my last media of the season, which I've been doing it for the last 3 months, and it's been the absolute best basketball viewing experience of my life because it's been fucking crazy, and the viewership that I've received on my Instagram has been incredible. Like, I did not expect myself to get more than 100,000 views to all my content that I've done on my Instagram, and it's fucking insane. I appreciate the league for their support with me, and tonight we're gonna do it for one last time before we call it done for the season. Anyways, I got here tonight my boy, ThatBoyAlex, with us tonight. How you doing, man? How you doing with tonight?
I'm doing good. How about you? Thank you guys for having me. yeah, tonight is going to be a big night. Will Cody sell his soul to the final boss? Who's going, who's going to WrestleMania for the men's and the women's?
I don't know.
And we got Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens. We got Trish Stratus, the hometown girl, wrestling tonight.
Yeah.
Teaming with Tiffany Stratton. And so far, we in for a good night of pro wrestling. We are officially in March, so about a month and a half out from WrestleMania in Las Vegas.
Yes,
So,
sir. I know, man. And by the way, y'all didn't know, yes, I'll be going to WrestleMania this year, and I cannot wait. I got the hotel ready, got the flights ready, all booked, by the way. And WrestleMania, I cannot wait, man. It's gonna be arguably the best experience I ever had in my life. And hopefully I can see this man that I have on my screen right now, freaking Alex, which he's still in the decision if he's going to WrestleMania or not. But he's gonna be around in Las Vegas. That is the update that we had
yeah.
since January. So the update is that yes, he will be in Las Vegas. But the question is he going to WrestleMania? That is the question. So we're gonna find out in pretty much in the next few weeks. And if we can meet up, hey man, that'll be a picture of a lifetime. So I cannot wait,
Yes.
man. So with that being said, let's kick things off with the Elimination Chamber match card tonight, and it's gonna be a big one. And one thing I didn't know about this card is that yes, Travis Scott is here tonight. He'll be on the show tonight, and I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know if he's gonna do a performance. That's what I'm assuming, like a small performance, which he didn't do at Raw on Netflix or all these shows. But I think he's gonna do some sort of performance, maybe to prepare everyone for WrestleMania, which he'll be one of the hosts of WrestleMania. And honestly, hopefully it's about just as good as we're gonna see at WrestleMania, if not better. So cannot wait for that. And we got the rest of the card, which I'm gonna show y'all just about now. So here it is, the card. And boom. Here it is. There's the card. The card tonight looks about loaded tonight. Probably the most loaded card we have seen in quite some time. And man, from top to bottom, I don't know if there's even a bathroom break match or a bathroom break segment. I don't think so. Honestly, compared to Collision, who have a same show at the same time tonight, and they have a fucking garbage card tonight. Oh my goodness. And they're gonna have the lowest rated show, arguably of the year. And probably in the last 2 years since they fucking started that show. My god, I don't get why AEW keeps doing this. Why would you book or do a show at the same time as the Chamber? I don't get it. I get it that every week is literally Collision, sure, but doing it on a Saturday where WWE always do their PLEs on Saturdays, one time a month. I don't know, man. I think it's not a good idea to have actually had that. So nobody's gonna watch it, honestly. I don't know if anyone in the IWC is gonna watch AEW Collision. Sure, we had Kenny Omega tonight, but the rest of the card, nobody gives a shit. So that's probably the only thing to tune in about is Kenny Omega, which Kenny Omega has a big match next week. So speaking of that, Alex, we should do a podcast next week because we got AEW Revolution next week, which next week I'm honestly available on any day of the week. So I don't know about you, so we can actually figure that out on our DMs in Instagram. So with that being said, will Fatu yeah, I haven't seen you in this on my channel. So welcome to the stream. I appreciate you coming tonight. Is Cena turning heel to Beck? I don't know what you're trying to mean there. But is Cena turning heel? Honestly, damn, I don't think so. Nah, I don't think so. Cena's not gonna be the one that turns heel. And we're gonna talk about that in the main event of this show. So tune in for that. Become Rock's champion instead of Cody. So you're trying to follow that up with John Cena. And yes, I'm gonna talk about that in the main event. And we got a lot of discussion that main event because this is gonna be the most unpredictable Elimination Chamber match we have seen in quite some time. So tune in for that. So yeah, Alex, I'm gonna start it here with you. Which match are you most interested in for tonight?
I am more interested in Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Wow,
Unsanctioned.
wow. Okay, okay. Sure. You gonna say something else?
Nah, all I gotta say is Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens. It's a fight for every feud. It's an unsanctioned match tonight. I don't know what's gonna go down.
Mm-hmm.
So the men's chamber is like the second most match I'm looking forward to. Because I think it's between three guys who can come out of this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, three men who can come out of this, and that's it. All
Mm.
the other matches, I feel like we're kind of in the know who's gonna win. So, like the women's, like the women's chamber, and then the tag team match with Trish, Tiffany, Nia, and Candice.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I like that. That prediction that you said, but at the same time, I also like the one match that you're most interested in. And speaking of people, Brandon, welcome to stream. That's one of your subscribers, so I appreciate you coming to the stream. The one match I'm interested in, yes, I do agree with you. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. This match is gonna be fucking brutal. The story's there. They have been having this rivalry for 20 plus years, and
yeah.
this might conclude at the Chamber. This might be like the quote unquote final chapter of the story, and this match is gonna be fucking brutal. I cannot wait. And obviously, the second most interested in is the men's chamber match, which is gonna be the most unpredictable chamber match we have seen in quite some time, if not ever. So the rest of the matches, sure, I'm interested in those, but not as interested as the ones that I mentioned. So um not gonna include the rock segment because that's not a match. But if I had to say something about that, yes, I am excited. I'm interested to see what he has to say, and if Cody's gonna set a knot, which we're gonna talk about it later on in the stream. So, anyways, to start it off, we got our first match of the card, and this is the first time in quite some time since John Cena announced his retirement back in Money in the Bank in Toronto, that WWE goes back again to Toronto, and in the same building. Actually, no, not the same building, but the same area that John Cena announced his retirement. He's gonna have his final Elimination Chamber match tonight, and we're gonna talk about that tonight in the stream. So let's start it off with our first match of the card, and we got the women's Elimination Chamber match. We got Roxanne Perez, who is going to be a first timer in this match. Bayley, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, and Bianca Belair. I'm gonna start with you, Alex, on this one. Who do you think is winning this match?
It's easy for me. I'm gonna have to go with Bianca Belair. I think everybody's gonna know Bianca Belair is gonna win this match, and they're gonna run Bianca versus Rhea at WrestleMania. I know Rhea's got a match with Io on Monday, but I think everybody's kind of in the know that Io is more than likely 99.99% that she's not gonna win. And WWE has been wanting to do Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair for some time now. Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair, they haven't had a one-on-one match since NXT in 2020. NXT Takeover Portland. Where's their last time they had a one-on-one match? And it was Rhea coming out with the victory. And Rhea was the NXT Women's Champion at that point. So it's going to be cool to revisit this 5 years later
Mm-hmm.
and see what happens at WrestleMania between Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair. Roxanne, she's got a bright future, but she's not going to win this match. She's feuding with Bayley. I can see Roxanne and Bayley being one of the matches on one of the two nights of WrestleMania, or they could save that for a Raw after Mania match or something along those lines. Who knows? Naomi and also Bianca too. They got something going on with Jay. So who's to say Jay comes back tonight and kind of stir things up?
Mm-hmm.
Alexa
Yeah.
Bliss. I don't know the direction that they're gonna go. That they're going in with Alexa Bliss. I don't know what they're gonna have her do. Maybe she will be a very cool feud with Chelsea Green, because all Chelsea has done with that United States Championship is feud with Michin, and that's it. So maybe Alexa Bliss can come into play.
Oh my
For
goodness.
that, yeah. And Liv Morgan. We do not want to see Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan again.
Hell nah, bro.
So
Fuck no, bro.
that eliminates Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan, she's gotten better, but she's not gonna win.
No.
So I'm gonna go with Bianca Belair all the way.
All right. That's a lot of information. That's a lot of information that I gotta get in my brain, in my fucking poor ass brain, because I barely slept this week. But yeah, I gotta go Bianca Belair, unfortunately. The thing
Yeah.
is, I didn't want to see it this year. I think it's a little too early, in my opinion, because there's barely any story between Bianca and Rhea right now, because they literally feuded back at NXT, and they're gonna bring that back right now without any story through those 5+ years, something like that. And I just don't know if that's the right match for this year. Sure, it's gonna be a big match. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley at this year's WrestleMania, I just feel like it's too early. We should have had a WrestleMania, Io Sky and Rhea Ripley at this year's WrestleMania. That's the match that I would have booked for this year's WrestleMania, knowing that this match between Bianca and Rhea is just a little too early, in my opinion. And the fact that they doing Rhea Ripley and Io Sky on a Monday Night Raw instead of a PLE like WrestleMania, or hell, at the Chamber tonight. Why wouldn't you do it? I don't understand. But yes, I'm going with Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair is winning this match. I'm interested in seeing what Roxanne Perez is going to do in this match, because this is her first match, her first time that Roxanne Perez competes in a Elimination Chamber match. And my God, if Tiffany Stratton show out last year, which she did,
Yeah.
she was amazing last year. Can imagine what Roxanne Perez is going to do this year, and it's going to be fucking great. So yes, I'm going with Bianca Belair to win this match. And Alexa Bliss, man, Alexa Bliss. What? Yeah, I agree with you on this one. I just don't know what Alexa Bliss is doing at WrestleMania. Who is she facing at WrestleMania? Because Alexa Bliss is gonna have a match at WrestleMania for some reason, but I just don't know who is she facing at all. I just don't know, really don't know. So we're gonna have to tune in for the next couple episodes of Monday Night Raw to see. She's SmackDown, because she's not on SmackDown. But I just don't know what Alexa Bliss is doing. I really don't know. So there's that. I know I gotta put the volume a little bit more on my microphone, which I'm gonna do that right now before we move on to the next match of the show. So let me get that right now. Never mind, I already have it. Anyway, perfect. So, like I was saying, Alexa Bliss, I just don't know what she's doing. I don't know what she's doing. So, I want to talk to the people who actually is here tonight. AN Tender, who is one of your subscribers as well. Welcome to the stream, man. Hopefully you're having a great day. The same with Patricia Ortega. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I know you're excited about John Cena. Yes, John Cena's competing in this last Elimination Chamber match. You got it. You know what I'm saying? Durante, welcome to the stream. How y'all doing tonight? How's the families? Family's doing well, by the way. It's gonna be fucking great tonight, and I know my mom is not here tonight. With me. She's in surgery tonight, and thankfully, it was a success. It was yesterday, actually. Excuse me, but she's still in the hospital. But tomorrow she's gonna be back with me and all that stuff. So yes, my mom is doing just great. It's just a decision of her that she want to take surgery, but everything went just about perfect, and she's gonna be recovering for the next month. So yeah, there's that. and I'm just happy that everything went just about planned. So yeah, I have Bianca Belair winning the Women's Elimination Chamber match. Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair is the biggest women's match they can do right now, and what better way to do that than a Mania? Sure, I do agree with you, but the thing is it the right thing to do it at this year's Mania? That's the thing that I'm trying to question myself, because there's barely story right now between these two. There's barely any story. Sure, they've been teasing it for quite some time now, but at the same time, is there any story? I don't think so. I'll be honest with you. Sorry. Io Sky and Rhea Ripley right now, they do have story, and they could have saved that for WrestleMania. And hell, I will even have Io Sky win as well at Mania, honestly. But no, they're gonna do probably Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley at this year's Mania, even though it's a match that I do want to see. Don't get me wrong. So cannot wait. Bayley might be eliminated early. I ain't gonna lie. I think Bayley's gonna be probably the first woman eliminated, and she's gonna be eliminated by Roxanne Perez. Guaranteed. Trust me on that one. And Naomi and Bianca, don't know what happens there. Maybe they continue that story tonight with the Jay Cargill situation, because they did lose the women's tag team titles. And man, is it gonna be awkward tonight between these two, because they gotta face each other. They're no longer a tag team, and they gotta fight tonight. They have no choice. It's every woman for herself, unless they do some type of teaming tonight, and they do anything regarding the Jay Cargill situation. But I cannot wait tonight. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for this match, and should be interesting. Should be interesting. But I think Bianca's winning tonight. So yeah. Apparently The Rock is some sort of demigod right now. I mean, yeah, yes, I guess, sure, sure. But it's very possible that they can do a triple threat match for the Women's Championship at WrestleMania between Rhea, Bianca, and Io. If they do some type of a screw job tonight, or at Monday Night Raw, maybe. But I don't know. That's the match that people want to see, a triple threat between those three. Knowing that on Monday we're gonna have this match between Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. So, Alex, do you have anything else to say about this this match for tonight's Chamber? In this case,
It should be good. I don't know what the WrestleMania plans for these women are after the Chamber. I just hope, because I see everybody fancy booking these multi-person matches, like, and I hope WWE doesn't go out there and book, Chelsea in a 6-women, multi-match for the title. And, same thing with the women's tag team titles. They're going to do something like that. And then Rhea, Bianca, and Io triple threat. I hope WWE doesn't do that. Book all these multi-person matches just for the sake of getting everybody on the card and giving everybody a WrestleMania payday.
exactly.
And
And we're
keep
gonna have
everyone
that
happy.
with Braun Breaker. We're gonna have that with
Yeah.
Braun Breaker. It's reported that we're gonna have a multi-man match. Hopefully that's the only one. So the rest of the matches can
Yeah.
be just singles matches and tag matches. But that's gonna be the only multi-man match reported for WrestleMania. And if I had to say anything about that, just about quick, then I think we're gonna have Penta in that match. We're gonna have Pete Dunne. We're gonna have Wilfred Kaiser. I think we're gonna have Dirty Dominic Mysterio in this match, and Sheamus. Can't forget about Sheamus, and and Finn Balor, of course. So those guys with Braun Breaker in a ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship, and we crown Sheamus to win the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania, because it's been long overdue for Sheamus to win that championship. Hell, he's been trying to chase for that championship since 2022 at Clash of the
Yeah.
Castle. 3 years, nearly 3 years, bro. And he still hasn't won the championship. So hopefully at WrestleMania, they crown him as champion. And I'm going to be there. So don't let me be disappointed. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And I will see you, you two PD boys, when the show starts during the y'all respective watch alongs. See ya. Like I said, I'm not gonna be live tonight for the Elimination Chamber. Yes, I know some people are in shock that that is not gonna be the case, but you can still watch Alex's stream tonight. I'm gonna be putting the link, in the community chat. So if y'all wanna check Alex's stream, I'm gonna be putting the link in the community chat, so y'all can see, his reaction for the Chamber. But I'm gonna do like a review of the chamber since I'm not gonna be doing the chamber tonight, unfortunately. And it's because I'm gonna be doing some media tonight, and it's gonna be the last media I do for the future, at least for now, because it's the finals game, and tonight we could witness a champion tonight. So we'll see about that, and hopefully you guys understand that this is a big deal, and I've been doing arguably the best work of my career when it comes to content. So I don't want to miss on this major opportunity that I had tonight. So I'm gonna be there tonight. Anyways, let me fix. No, actually, no, I don't have to fix anything. But yeah, let's continue with the chamber, and we're gonna move on to our next match, which is gonna be this one. We got another women's match here tonight, and I don't understand why the fuck is it fucking short. So let me fix that for you guys right now. There you go. Anyway, we got a women's tag team match for the chamber. This is a little random in my opinion, because of Trish Stratus. I don't know if Trish Stratus belongs in this feud, but at the same time, it's like they've been feuded for the last couple weeks, so it is what it is. I mean, WWE always does these kind of shit, so sure, we can have a Hall of Famer Trish Stratus in her hometown of Toronto, Canada. So I don't mind seeing Trish. Don't get me wrong. Trish Stratus hasn't competed in quite some time, and I enjoy Trish Stratus to the fullest. So don't mind seeing Trish Stratus on television right now. Plus, he's teaming up for the first time with Tiffany Stratton. That's gonna be pretty interesting to see how these two work out. But I don't think that's not a match that's gonna be at WrestleMania. I mean, we already had Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton booked for WrestleMania. So I don't know what Trish Stratus does at WrestleMania. I don't know if a match with Alexa Bliss makes sense, in my opinion, which I don't think it might make sense. So I really don't know what Trish does at WrestleMania, because she's back for at least this year, because it's her 25th anniversary in the company. So most likely she'll be at Mania. I just don't know what she does. That's the thing. So I'm gonna start with this one. On this one, so I'm going with Trish Stratus and Tiffany Stratton. No way Nia Jax and Candice LeRae win this match. I just don't see it happening, because there's no follow up for tonight. I mean, I don't know what they do in Mania. They're not gonna face either Tiffany or Trish. So why would you have Nia Jax and Candice LeRae win when you understand that Tiffany Stratton has a match with Charlotte Flair, so she shouldn't be losing. And Trish Stratus is in her hometown, so they're not gonna have the fans disappointed with Trish Stratus losing tonight. So still gonna be a pretty good match. I think it's gonna be pretty good. I think this match could surprise a lot of people, and Trish Stratus still can go at this age. I think she's 47, 48 years old, something like that, and she can still go. I mean, y'all saw what she did at the Rumble. She was fucking great, and she was eliminated by Nia Jax. I think it was Nia Jax in the Rumble, and payback could be coming tonight. For Trish Stratus tonight, and no better way than to have that on Nia Jax. So Brandon says she's 49. Jesus Christ, 49 years old.
Ooh.
Oh my lord, and she still looks great at 49. That's fucking insane, bro. Like, look at her. Look at her render right now. At this age, unbelievable. Can't wait what she does tonight. She's gonna get a major pop tonight, and it should be a great showing for Trish Stratus. Candice LeRae. This is the first time that Candice LeRae competes in a PLE match. Can you believe that? That's the first time she competes in a PLE match, not named the Royal Rumble, because the Royal Rumble, everybody competes there. But outside of the Rumble, she has not competed in a PLE match. So she's got a ton to prove tonight that she can hang with these women. And I think she's not going to disappoint anyone. And I think she could do just about great tonight, because this is her first PLE match, and she's got to show Triple H that she belongs on the top of the division. So I think there's a lot to prove tonight for especially Candice LeRae tonight. And I cannot wait what she does. Alex, I'm going to continue with you. Who do you got this match, and what do you think is going to happen?
I got Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus win this match. It's pretty easy. I'm thinking maybe Charlotte might come around, attack Tiffany after the match. Who knows? But yeah, I just hope it'll be a fun tag team match.
It will be.
So yeah, Trish, like you said, uh, me personally, I don't see her being at. Well, I see her being at WrestleMania, but not in a wrestling capacity. So yeah, and like you said, her and Alexa Bliss in a match that doesn't scream WrestleMania to me. I don't think she's wrestle at WrestleMania. I really, you know, maybe for WrestleMania she could be some special guest enforcer for Tiffany and Charlotte at Mania.
I don't think she needs backup, in my opinion.
Yeah, I, I don't know, but I got Tiffany and Trish winning the match, and maybe Charlotte comes and confronts Tiffany after just to build up some more. But I like what they're doing with Tiffany. They're making her the babyface and they're making Charlotte the heel.
Mm-hmm. That's what they're doing.
Instead of reversing it and force trying to force the fans to get behind Charlotte because they knew the fans wasn't going to get behind Charlotte.
Fuck that, bro.
And honestly, Tiffany needs to beat Charlotte at WrestleMania.
She will. If she doesn't win at Mania, I don't know what we're doing, bro, at this
Oh,
point. You're building up Tiffany Stratton for all this time, and she doesn't win? Fuck that
yeah.
shit, bro. Fuck that shit. Anything else you want to add on to this match before we move on to our next match? So,
Nah, we're good.
we good? All right,
Yeah.
and I want to talk about that thing they just sent, that will take about Tiffany Stratton having backup. In my opinion, since this is Tiffany Stratton's biggest match of her career, I really don't think she needs any backup because she's facing
Yeah.
Charlotte Flair, and Charlotte Flair is not gonna need any backup. She's the greatest of all time. If argument by the way, arguably the greatest of all time. And you wanna beat the GOAT, arguably the GOAT, don't need any backup. Just prove to yourself you can beat the best of the best. And I think at WrestleMania she will do that in front of 70,000 people, and I'm gonna be there in person. So you guys show everyone that you belong on the biggest stage. This is the biggest match of your career, and you shouldn't have any backup. So I know some people say, oh, Trish Stratus could be the GOAT, Becky Lynch could be the GOAT, all that shit. But Charlotte Flair is also that GOAT compensation. So everyone has their opinions, so I'm not gonna argue about it. So whoever you think is the GOAT, I'm not gonna have any arguments about that. So because there's a lot of people that could be the GOAT, and you seen one right now with Trish Stratus. So so yeah, she's a freaking 7-time women's champion, the most title reigns, not named Charlotte Flair. So if Tiffany Stratton loses to Charlotte at WrestleMania, we're gonna ride. You damn right we're gonna ride if she doesn't win. If that woman does not win, I swear to fucking God, bro, we're gonna have some fucking problems, man. We don't need Charlotte Flair to go for 16. Actually, 16 or 15. I totally forgot. I'm gonna have to check in that.
Yeah, I can't even count myself.
I think she's 15. Let me check. Charlotte Flair title reigns. She does 14. Okay, 14. So she's going for 15 at WrestleMania if she wants to. So it shouldn't happen. That's the thing. She can wait another day, bro. She can break 16, bro, at some point. So anyways, this should be a pretty fun match, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with this match. So anyways, we're gonna move on to something big that we gotta talk about. And I know some people are excited. Actually, everyone's excited about this. So not this big ass fucking fucking poster that I have right now. So let me fix that for everybody. So we can get things going. So yeah, it's because I don't know why they had a short quality before for Trish Stratus and the rest of the competitors. So let me fix this. There we go. Perfect. That's about perfect. Anyways, we got a very important topic to discuss, and you see right now on the poster, yes, The Rock has made an offer for Cody Rhodes, and The Rock has told him that he wants his soul, and he wants him to be his champion. Hell, he freaking got himself a fucking car last night on SmackDown, which I unfortunately did not stream because I was having issues with my cable. So hopefully you can get that fixed during the weekend. But I was still able to watch that last night live. So I did tune in for SmackDown, and he got himself a fucking car last night. It's fucking ridiculous. So knowing Cody, man, he has a big decision tonight. So, with that being said, Alex, I want to start with you on this one. What do you think is gonna happen in this one? Do you think The Rock is gonna do you think he's gonna attack Cody, or do you think Cody is gonna set his offer? Is he gonna be his champion, or is Cody gonna attack The Rock? What else do you think you have in your mind? Honestly, what should happen?
I think Cody's gonna reject the offer. And a lot of people are fancy booking. Oh, The Rock is gonna insert himself into the chamber and win it. I do not think that will happen, nor should it happen. So that would be freaking wild if he inserts himself into the chamber and wins it, which I don't think it should happen. I think Cody's gonna say no. Because The Rock, the man literally pulled out a belt that says Cody's soul on it last night on SmackDown. And it has the date that Cody's father died.
Mm-hmm.
Like that can't be more disrespectful to that. You out here disrespecting the dead? Oh no. It's on site. I'm gonna tell you no, and I'm gonna beat you, and I'm gonna beat your ass. That's what I'm gonna do. Like, bro, you not gonna be out here disrespecting the dead. Like I don't play like that. You feel me? So Cody's gonna refuse the offer. The Rock is gonna be like, okay. And then the Rock is gonna find somebody that will. And I'll talk about that person when we get to the main event.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, classic Alex. I see you.
Yeah.
All right.
Or maybe Cody refuses the offer for right now. And then a couple weeks later, he changes his mind.
Yo.
Who's to say that can happen?
Anything can happen in WWE, bro.
Yeah, because this gives me WrestleMania 17 vibes when Vince McMahon and Stone Cold Steve Austin beat The Rock for the WWF Championship, and Stone Cold shook hands with Zayn himself. And they closed that show with him and with Stone Cold and Vince McMahon shaking hands and popping open cold beers.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic. No other way to put it. Classic. Surreal moment. Arguably one of the best endings to WrestleMania in history, in my opinion. you got Vince McMahon, The Rock, and Stone Cold in the main event. And you see Stone Cold shaking hands with Vince McMahon? What the fuck? Huh? After all this time feuding? Jesus Christ. That's something that unfortunately I wasn't born for, but watching it back, it gives me chills, bro. It gives me fucking chills. And I'm glad I was able to see that later on. So, do you want to add anything else before it's my turn? You know what I'm saying? No?
You good. Yeah.
All right. That was a very interesting point that you just mentioned. All right. I'm going with Cody Rhodes saying no. He's not going to set his offer. He's not going to be his champion. But you know that anything can happen in WWE, and they could have something special for this show tonight. So, I don't think he doesn't attack him, in my opinion. I think they're going to be like, respectful in that moment. It's going to be like, okay, you didn't set my offer? All right, fine, sure. Sure, you don't want to see my outfit? That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. So The Rock leaves, and then we get to the main event, and Weapons the Chamber, which I'm gonna mention in the main event as well. That certain person will be the one who sells his soul to The Rock, and I'm gonna mention it in the main event. So, what I'm gonna tell y'all is that somebody in the main event will sell his soul to the final boss. Somebody in that main event, and I'm not gonna mention it until we get there. So, and that certain person will stand side by side in the main event, and Cody Rhodes gonna be like, "What?" So he comes out. The certain person attacks him, and The Rock is happy, and both stand side by side, and we get the Mania match official. So, not gonna mention what it is, but I think y'all may have an idea. So I'm gonna continue that when we get to the main event. So anyway, that's what I think about this one. And man, there's a lot of eyeballs that's gonna be cash on this segment because anything can happen. Like you mentioned, anything can happen in this fucking segment, and it's one of those that people just don't know what's gonna happen. But we're here for one thing only, and that is to express our ideas and our opinions on what we think is gonna happen in this segment, because this is gonna be fucking huge. So cannot wait for the segment. Cannot wait to see what both had to say, and anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? So the prediction was if he was gonna set it or not, and my answer is he's not. At least with tonight, he's not gonna set it. So, and I think it's not gonna change his mind. I think it's gonna stay like that. So the answer is no. He's not going to set. So, this should be great. This should be great. And we're going to continue with our co-main event tonight. And this should be a very, very, very interesting match. Arguably the match of the night for everybody. So, let's have it here with everybody. And before I talk about this match, Brandon says Cody's definitely rejecting that offer. And yes, we're gonna agree with you on that one because yes, we said we're not accepting the Cody's not accepting the offer. He's not, and I think it's gonna stay that way. So, but you know, WWE, anything can happen on that show. So we're gonna have to tune in for that, and I'm gonna be tuning in right after the game. So cannot wait for that. So Sami Zayn goes one-on-one with Kevin Owens in a unsanctioned match. Unsanctioned. And this match is going to be fucking bananas. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be arguably match of the year candidate, in my opinion. I mean, these two can go for however as long as they can, and they'll have a banger for match. Especially an unsanctioned match, this match is going to be fucking brutal, honestly. And I think it's going to be the final chapter, like I mentioned. It's going to be the final chapter of these two. I don't think they're not going to have any more matches after this. There's no need to. And they've been feuding for the last 20 plus years. So to conclude it in Toronto, in basically your hometown areas, it's gonna be fucking crazy to see what happens in that match. And the crowd's gonna be fucking electric for this match. Guaranteed for that one. It's gonna be fucking electric for these two. So cannot wait for this match. And my prediction. Let's talk about my prediction. I'm going with Kevin Owens to win this match. Kevin Owens beats Sami Zayn, and I think it's gonna come to a point where Kevin Owens destroys Sami Zayn, and Sami's gonna do his fighting backs, all that stuff. But honestly, I think Kevin Owens at the end of the match is gonna lead to a point where he's gonna fucking quote unquote murder Sami Zayn, bro. I mean, you saw what he did to Randy Orton. You saw what he did to Cody Rhodes. You saw what he did to all these people. He was about to do it to Rey Mysterio as well, but thankfully he didn't. But to all these guys for the last couple months, and Nets, it could be actually Sami Zayn was actually package power driver not that long ago. So with that being said, he's not even 100% coming to this match. So I don't see not even 100% Sami Zayn beat a fully healthy Kevin Owens. I just don't see it. I don't see it happening. So with that being said, Kevin Owens beats Sami Zayn, leads to a ass whooping by Kevin Owens at the end of the match, and here comes Randy Orton. Randy Orton shows up and gets revenge on Kevin Owens, and set up their match at WrestleMania, which I think that's the direction that they might go. And the thing is about this, what does Sami Zayn do at WrestleMania? What does Sami Zayn do at WrestleMania? That is one thing that we're going to discuss later on, because Sami Zayn is right now without a match at WrestleMania. I don't see anybody else fighting him at WrestleMania. I just don't know what's going to happen. Unless Sami Zayn is the referee. Who knows? For Randy or Kevin Owens. But right now, if we're talking about a match for Sami Zayn, I really don't know what's going to happen. So, I don't know if Sami Zayn is going to compete at WrestleMania. But Kevin Owens and Randy Orton is probably the match that they're going to go for WrestleMania. And I'm going to talk about that prediction when we get to WrestleMania. Because I think that's going to be a match that's happening at WrestleMania. So, with that being said, Kevin Owens beats Sami Zayn. Ass whooping by Kevin Owens. And Randy Orton returns after the match to save Sami Zayn. So, with that being said, Alex, who do you think is winning this match between these two, and why?
I think Kevin Owens will win. I think Kevin Owens will win, and then I don't think we get Randy Orton coming back tonight.
Ooh, okay.
But like I said, Kevin Owens, he's gonna beat up on Sami Zayn, and because Sami Zayn is not 100% healthy, like you said, so Kevin Owens should come out of this as the winner of this. Give him some momentum, and then in a couple weeks, because SmackDown, because WWE, they're going on some European tour in a couple weeks.
Yeah,
like throughout March.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see WWE saving. I can see WWE saving Randy Orton for one of those returns at the European shows for SmackDown. But then there's a downside to it. You're probably going to get freaking spoiled on social media.
Pre-tape, by the
I'm
way.
not. Yeah. Yeah, all those shows will be pre-taped, and that's gonna suck because if he returns during the SmackDown taping, and then everybody's gonna be spoiling it, and then what the fuck.
This is one of those ideas that I don't know if that's the right idea. I know it's WrestleMania season.
Yeah, so he could come back tonight, but I just don't see it. Brendan, this is a good one right here. Karrion Kross is slowly building his stock up in the company. I think Karrion Kross is set for a big year in WWE.
Of course,
I really do.
Yeah, right.
And WWE runs Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross at WrestleMania. Oh, that would be huge for Karrion Kross, because you guys remember Karrion Kross was that guy, and let's just say the dark days of NXT, doing the black and gold and his final stages, and then they called that man up right to the main roster, and they just folded him up like a wet newspaper when he came up there.
You know what this means, right? Buried.
Yeah.
Buried. Very subtle style.
And I really hate using that word in wrestling, buried, because they throw that around for any wrestler that people see on television, and if they're not booked properly or somewhat not booked in a proper manner as how they want them to, then they will go out and say that. But I only use that word when it makes sense. But I think for what's next, Adam Cole, that's what ruined Karrion Kross.
I was going to mention that.
Yeah, because, Adam Cole, he went out and said, you ain't special. Who are you without Scarlet and without the entrance, the smoke, and the lighting? You ain't nothing special without that. So, and that was some very true words from Adam Cole. And now Adam Cole is, he hasn't been the same, but that's a whole nother conversation for later. So, I'm going to go Kevin Owens to win the match. And Randy Orton will be Kevin Owens' opponent at WrestleMania. And Karrion Kross will face Sami Zayn at WrestleMania. So, yeah.
Oh, shit. Man, I love the fact that Karrion Kross is having some attention. I mean, you saw the videos that he posted on Twitter. They were fucking amazing, honestly. He's recently been posting one of the best content on Twitter right now, honestly. And it mostly has to do with Sami Zayn. So you know that they're gonna have some big plans for Karrion Kross, arguably for WrestleMania. Hell, that might be Sami Zayn's opponent right there, Karrion Kross at WrestleMania. And most likely, this is what I think, most likely they're gonna start that right after we are done with the Chamber. So they probably gonna start that feud between Kross and Sami Zayn. But the fact of the matter is, Karrion Kross hasn't competed in some sort of a match in quite some time already. I think it's been, wow, 2 months, something like that, 3 months, ever since they fucking Final Testament, the rest of Final Testament got released. Ever since that,
Oh yeah, they all got really.
they got fired, bro. Jesus Christ, bro. They got their asses out of there, bro. I don't know who was it, if it wasn't TKO or Triple H himself, but damn, that was fucking embarrassing. Jesus Christ, the fact that the week before they were there on Monday Night Raw, and then the next week you get released. Wow, just wow. And Karrion Kross was the only one that survived the fucking releases. It's fucking insane, but for good reason. You seen what Karrion Kross is doing right now with Sami Zayn and his promos? Yeah. It's fucking amazing, man. And if they can continue that going to WrestleMania, I think Karrion Kross is heading for a major year here in WWE in 2025. So hell, Karrion Kross should be a mid-card champion this year. Honestly, I don't think he should go for a major championship this year, but at least a mid-card championship, Intercontinental Championship, United States Championship. One of those titles, he should win it this year because it's his time. It's his time. I think Braun Breaker's gonna drop it to Sheamus, so we maybe could have a feud between Sheamus and Kross in the summer. So that'll be pretty nice, honestly, in my opinion. So I wouldn't mind that, and it should be a banger, like Sheamus says. So, I'm going Kevin Owens, like you said, and it should be a major match between these two. So cannot wait for the aftermath of this match, and it should be a banger for match. So match of the night, in my opinion. I don't know if you agree with that. Even though actually, he actually said that in the beginning. But yeah, match of the night is what people would say. So, what ruined Karrion Kross was the Adam Cole promo. That's what you mentioned. Yes, Adam Cole fucking buried him, basically. He buried him in that promo. And led to Samoa Joe getting a shot at the NXT Championship and then defeating him. But before that, it was Jeff Hardy. Yes, Jeff Hardy fucking beats Karrion Kross as his undefeated streak on a Monday Night Raw. Jeff Hardy in 2021, in the first 7 months of that year, he was losing to one of the biggest jobbers in the company. And you had this same guy beat Karrion Kross? What? I don't understand it, but good for Jeff Hardy. But at the same time, I don't think Jeff Hardy shouldn't be the one guy that was supposed to beat Karrion Kross to take his first loss. I don't think it didn't make sense that Vince McMahon, man, he fucked up that night. He really fucked up that night. It was one of the worst Raws of the year, and the fact that it was the first Raw in front of the fans, he booked a shitty ass show like that. Not only you bury Karrion Kross, you bury Keith Lee on that same night. Oh my lord, that was sad. Keith Lee lost in less than 5 minutes to Bobby Lashley. For fuck's sake. What a way to bring Keith Lee to the main roster, man. What a way to bring him back, bro. It's fucking sad, bro. So, there's that. And Karrion Kross, man, the fact that he's been able to trying to get out of that Vince McMahon administration and trying to get himself back into rhythm, I cannot wait what he does. So, cannot wait for Karrion Kross moving forward, and he's always a great promo. He's one of the best promos in the company. I mean, come on. What he's been doing right now, not just on Twitter, but backstage in WWE, it's fucking amazing. So, let's tune in for the main event of this show, and this is the one match that people are gonna talk about. So, I'm not gonna waste any this guy, bro. Jesus Christ. Zeus, Steven, welcome to the stream, man. That's my Puerto Rican friend, Ian, and no.
Oh,
So
what's up?
yeah, we're pretty close. He's a really good dude, but he's a fucking troll sometimes. So he's a fucking troll. I'm in love with Liv. We get it, bro. You're in love with Liv. You said it 1,000 times. I thought you were in love with Tiffany Stratton, though. I thought so. I thought you were in love with Tiffany Stratton, though. I don't know, man. I'm very confused. Are you in love with Tiffany Stratton or fucking with Morgan and I don't know anyone else? Jesus Christ, Bianca Belair. It's fucking you fucking mentioned as well. It's fucking insane. But anyway, welcome to the stream. I appreciate it. So let's tune in for the main event. This is the one match everyone's talking about. So let's not waste any more time. Actually, let me put this shorter because I know it's gonna be high quality. So and let's tune in for the main event. So let me put this here. And put it in the middle. I don't know why they put fucking different sizes on these fucking pictures, knowing it's from WWE themselves. It's fucking insane. But anyway, let's tune in for the main event. This is the main event of the show. We got John Cena. We got CM Punk. We got Drew McIntyre. We got a polar bear in Logan Paul. We got Seth Rollins. And we got Damian Priest. Yes, I mentioned polar bear in Logan Paul because what the fuck is he doing there, honestly? I get it. A lot of people wanted Rhea instead of Logan Paul, but at the same time, I don't know if Rhea was the right decision either way. So sure, Logan Paul can be in it. I mean, he always shows out when he needs to, and last year at the Chamber, he did show out. So don't have any problems with Logan Paul wrestling. I know some people are, but at the same time, he's a fantastic wrestler, so I don't mind that. Damian Priest, man, I'm gonna talk about that in a little bit, but man, Damian Priest, I don't know if he should get pinned or not because Triple H be having fucking Priest as the main guy for the last couple months. The fucker hasn't got pinned since he lost to fucking Dominic Mysterio back in October. Holy shit, bro. Is Triple H in love with Priest or something? God damn, bro.
Yeah, I know Damian Priest, you know, he was bound to be one of the top guys in NXT. He held the NXT North American Championship, and then, you know, the pandemic hit. You know, he was still, you know, kind of on the up for a little bit, but then they called him up to the main roster, and you know, things didn't go so well for him on the main roster.
He was US champion though.
Yeah, he was, and then they changed his character from this archer of enemy, this nightlife guy. You know, he loves the nightlife, he loves the parties, and you know, get with all these women. They changed his character to like this. Have you ever seen The Incredible Hulk? That kind of what reminds me of.
He was so weird. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, they were having doing all this stuff like Hulk, like what Hulk digging the movies with all this. Rise. Golly.
Rise. All you gotta do is rise.
Oh
Dude,
my goodness.
do you remember that time that he turned on Finn Balor and he had this weird paint in his face? Dude,
Yeah.
he was so weird. God damn. And then he used that for the Judgment Day as well. I'm glad he got rid of it. Yeah.
Yeah, Judgment Day, Damian Priest is way better. He ended up working out for him. You can say, you know, Edge saved his career.
No, definitely not.
And you know, he also saved you could say Edge saved the careers of, you know, Rhea Ripley and who else was in there? Finn Balor, yeah.
Actually, you know
because
what? Yeah, sure. Actually, yeah, sure. I will talk about
yeah,
that in a bit. But
because Edge created the Judgment Day.
yeah. Forgot about that. Holy
So
sh!
yeah, um, so yeah, but Damian Priest, he's not gonna win, but
He should have a
yeah, I don't,
showing. He
yeah,
should
he's
have
gonna
a
have a
showing.
good showing, but Damian Priest and Cody doesn't scream
A mania
a Mania
match.
match.
Exactly.
Yeah,
This is interesting. I mean, we got okay. Like I mentioned in the beginning of this talking for the main event. Uh, I want to talk about Brandon real quick. No disrespect to Damien Priest, he's that guy. He's great. But his ceiling is super mid, not mid card, not main eventer. Right now, uh, maybe, just maybe depends on what he has right now. Depends on what he's getting right now. So it all depends on that because saw the fuse with Finn Balor and his fuse with Finn Balor shouldn't be made eventing on Monday Night Raw in my opinion. So there's that. But feuds like him and Gunther, sure, of course. I mean, saw SummerSlam had a banger match with Gunther, and then once again at Survivor Series. So it just depends on the opponent Damien Priest has at the same time because
yeah,
whoever is his opponent at any time, he can either be this type of guy or maybe a fucking boring ass fucking guy. But right now he's doing just fine. So he's doing his thing, and I think he's gonna have a really good 2025. I don't think it's not gonna be as big as last year, in my opinion, because he was world champion for multiple months, and then he had a pretty decent feud with Finn Balor. It was a little extended. That's the only reason I say that. But yeah, pretty good feud with Gunther as well. So not
yeah.
gonna lie, should be a pretty good year for Damien Priest. But let's talk about this match in general. Let's talk about this. So, uh, I'm gonna start with you, Alex, on this one. Because I already did the last one. So, um, who do you got winning this insane main event match? Do you think The Rock is gonna be involved? Do you think someone's gonna sell his soul to The Rock? Or do you think something else will happen? Leave it down right now.
I think it's gonna come down to two men who will sell their soul to The Rock. That's in this match. A lot of people are saying John Cena's gonna sell his soul to The Rock and become this corporate champion, but I don't think John Cena's not gonna go heel in his last run. I just don't see it happening on his farewell tour. With the merch he's selling and all that other stuff. Because if WWE wanted to turn Cena heel, they would have did this a long time ago in the Vince administration. And I just don't think Cena. I don't think Cena's gonna go out like that. So I think it's either gonna be Drew McIntyre, because if you guys remember, who's to say it's Drew McIntyre? He sells his soul. He wins the chamber. He goes on to WrestleMania. He beats Cody. He joins forces with The Rock as the corporate champion. Because if you guys remember, if you go back, I believe it was on Drew McIntyre's Instagram post. He was out having dinner with his family, and The Rock gave him something for, basically to congratulate Drew on re-signing with WWE.
Yeah,
So maybe
it was a sword, by the
that
way.
could, yeah, a sword. So maybe that could come into play. Him and The Rock are working together, and Drew McIntyre's the one to sell his soul. And Drew McIntyre wins this match, goes to WrestleMania, and beats Cody for the World Championship. John Cena, on the other hand, he could win and face Cody at WrestleMania, but I think CM Punk's gonna have something to say about that. CM Punk is going. He could. He could go. He could go because if he doesn't win, if Punk doesn't win, he can call up his boy Paul Heyman and be like, "Hey, I need you to call this favor in and
Look at
get me
that.
in this main event. And get me in this main event of WrestleMania." And Paul Heyman can come out and say, "That's what you want. I got you." And then you insert CM Punk to the main event of WrestleMania against John Cena and Cody Rhodes. And CM Punk is the one that wins the match. And John Cena is just left heartbroken. Because he feel like he's worked to get number 17 just to get screwed over, basically.
Damn.
And his heart is just left shattered in pieces. And CM Punk is the one who sells soul to The Rock and becomes his corporate champion. You guys remember CM Punk when he came back to WWE for his second run? CM Punk was like, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." And then, if you guys watched Monday Night Raw this past Monday at the Go Home Show, he was in the ring with Logan Paul, cutting a promo. And CM Punk said this line similar to what we heard before. He said something along the lines that I am saying himself. I'm thinking, oh, I see where you're going with this. Pepsi Man. So maybe CM Punk is the guy that sells his soul, becomes his corporate champion. Go heel. We get CM Punk versus John Cena at SummerSlam in MetLife Stadium, the same building that they were supposed to have their one-on-one match. That was supposed to be the main event of WrestleMania 29. But we didn't get that because Dwayne took the championship off. And John Cena beat CM Punk at SummerSlam for the World Championship.
That's
sick. And then Randy Orton beat John Cena at the last WPLE of the year.
Retires him?
Yes, Randy Orton retires.
Wow. Wow.
And I still haven't picked the winner yet.
It's okay. It's okay. Keep going. You got it.
Seth Rollins is not going to win. I think Seth Rollins is going to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania.
Whoa. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Roman Reigns is going to pull up, spear Seth Rollins, and walks off and says nothing. And Seth Rollins is going to be pissed. And you know the hatred these two have for each other in kayfabe. And imagine if they do Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania.
Oh. This is crazy.
Yeah, but the winner of this match, and Triple H, he said something about, have you seen a social media post? He said something about industry changing. Something about an industry changing weekend or something like that. So who's to know what that means?
Hey man, he's not gonna lie to you when he says that this show will be something that you don't want to miss. Fortunately for me, I'm gonna miss the first 2 hours of the show. Yeah.
So maybe we get CM Punk. My winner is CM Punk.
Your winner is CM Punk.
And we get, because Punk told Cody, "I'm gonna stab you in the front, not the back."
Interesting.
Now, if Punk doesn't win, my other winner is Drew.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Why is that though? Why do you think Drew could be a choice for winning?
Because I go back to the Rock. Giving Drew that sword. And Drew, he's been complaining, "Oh, this company keeps screwing me left and right. I'm tired of this company." and even in kayfabe, he quit the company at one point. And Drew this whole time he's been constantly complaining, and then he wins the match. And maybe The Rock might have had a conversation with Drew McIntyre and kayfabe. Be like, hey, I got you. All you gotta do is win the chamber, beat Cody, and we can work with each other.
Wow. 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 Wow.
And maybe this was all like a plan. A setup.
That's, man, you've been killing it, honestly.
Yeah.
You've been killing it.
These
ideas are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I'm gonna go with Punk to win the match. If Cena wins, Punk is gonna find a way in that match. I'm telling you right now. He's going to find a way. And then if Punk wins that WWE Championship and sides with The Rock, John Cena is going. I'm telling you, he's. I don't think that man's gonna be able to sleep for days thinking about that.
Oh my goodness. It's gonna be in depression, basically.
Now, I just don't see Cena turning heel though. But imagine if they did turn him. Imagine if he was the one that sold his soul.
That would be sick, though. Don't get me wrong.
Because John Cena, he's desperate to get number 17. He's desperate. And when you get and John Cena, you go back to that Royal Rumble press conference. He said, winning the WWE Championship at WrestleMania and winning number 17 is what's best for business. So maybe John Cena will win, and John Cena sells his soul. I don't think that would happen. That's the least scenario for it to happen. But imagine if Cena gets desperate, and the same thing with Punk too. Punk is going to get desperate because he badly wants that main event of WrestleMania, and Cena badly wants that main event of WrestleMania. And Drew's determined to get to the top. He's determined to get to the World Championship after what this company has done to him countless amount of times. And they keep pulling his antics around Drew. And you guys know Drew would do anything to get to the top. Same thing with Punk, same thing with Cena, same thing with Drew.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But my number one prediction, I'm going to go with Punk to win this match.
Got it.
So, whew.
You can now breathe. You can now breathe. Wow, shit. That was very, very, very interesting. Very interesting from what you said. Wow. Okay. Brandon said that I'm going with CM Punk to win the men's chamber, and I think Logan Paul can screw John Cena out of winning this match to set up their match at WrestleMania. Gonna talk about that in a little bit because right now it is my prediction. Wow. Okay. So guess what? I'm gonna start here. My prediction winner is not the same as yours. It's not the same.
Okay.
I'm not going with Punk, but he's a favorite. Don't get me wrong. He's a favorite, and I can see it happen. But I'm not going that direction. I'm going with John Cena. I'm going with John Cena. And I'll explain why. This is one of those things JD actually talked about in his podcast, and I do completely agree with him that this case could be happening. But I think after the Rock and Cody segment sober, we get Cody not accepting. So the Rock's gonna be like, okay, I'm out of here. Oh, that's it. He's like, that's what you want? Sure. He's out of here. You know what I'm saying? So he leaves the arena. Not the arena, but he leaves the Yeah, he leaves the ring, goes to the back, all that stuff. So then we get the match, right? And I think the final two of this match will be John Cena and CM Punk. So, with that being said, John Cena will beat CM Punk. He will pin CM Punk. And I think, I don't know if it's going to be by some sort of a roll-up, like, this lucky count or queen, all that stuff. It's going to depend, so I'm not going to talk about that. The one thing I will say is that, yes, John Cena will pin CM Punk to end this match. And The Rock shows up. Guess what? The Rock sees CM Punk in the ring. All this upset. He is pissed about this. But guess who's going to come with him for some reason? And I think it will happen. Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman and The Rock. Paul Heyman showing the favor that CM Punk has. And he's begging for it for so long. And we're not going to know this information until maybe a week or two on what exactly happened. But you never know what they talk about in the back. Because I think they're going to come to an agreement that they're going to give Punk his match at WrestleMania, the main event. So, The Rock and Paul Heyman shows up. They go to the ring. You see CM Punk, all this upset for some reason. And they shake hands. The final boss and CM Punk shake hands. CM Punk sells his soul to the final boss. CM Punk cashing his favor to the final boss. And guess what's going to happen? The final boss, since he is levels above Triple H and the WWE, of course, The Rock's going to do something about this. So, he's going to book John Cena and CM Punk on the night 1 of WrestleMania. CM Punk beats him. CM Punk beats him. And John Cena saw it's upset, like you mentioned, actually. But in your case, it was in a different direction. But I think it's going to go that same direction when it comes to Cena losing. So Cena will be upset that he lost this match, all this stuff. And Punk moves on to night 2 to take on Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship. The Rock will be at ringside for this match. He's going to fuck up Cody Rhodes. And we're going to get CM Punk, the new WWE Champion. At the end of the night, you're going to see CM Punk and The Rock. Back where the old days of Vince McMahon and The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Not just shaking hands, but the last two standing in that ring at WrestleMania. We're going to have that similar point with CM Punk and The Rock and Paul Heyman at WrestleMania as CM Punk wins his WWE Championship. And then we go with the John Cena situation. You already mentioned, which I do agree with you on this one. John Cena is going to change the WWE Championship this year. So I will have John Cena win the Money in the Bank this year. I'm going to lie with you. I will have Cena win the Money in the Bank. Cash is in on CM Punk for a match at SummerSlam. Back at WrestleMania, at Raw 1000, when Cena cashed in on CM Punk, but in an actual match, not like a fuckery finish, and boom, here's your new champion. We're going to have that similar point with Cena cashing in on Punk, but we're going to have an actual match at SummerSlam. That's when Cena wins the championship. He gets number 17. And then he comes Randy Orton. Randy Orton feuds with John Cena to end the year. Randy Orton wins the championship. And that's when John Cena, his career is going to come to an end. So, we got different directions to start it off.
Yeah.
But after we're done with WrestleMania, I think we can both agree that John Cena is coming for that WWE Championship. For sure.
Yeah.
And he's going to win at a SummerSlam. And Randy Orton's going to come in and feud with John Cena. That'll be his final feud, and I think it will be legendary. But the fact of the matter is, I still go with John Cena to win the Chamber tonight. I'm going with Cena winning the Chamber. Punk, it's upset, like I mentioned. Rock, Paul Heyman show up, and they got the favor in their hands, and he's gonna give him that shot at John Cena in order to face Cody for the WWE Championship. And then CM Punk wins. Night 2, we get Cody and CM Punk for the WWE Championship. The Rock is at ringside and screws Cody, and CM Punk wins the championship. Bam. That's how I'll book this situation with Cena and CM Punk. I know people are going with Punk. I know people going with Cena. Hell, people might go with Drew as well. Who knows?
Yeah.
Logan Paul ain't doing shit in this match. I'm gonna be honest. Sure, he will have a showing, but he won't be doing much. I don't see him pin John Cena, for fuck's sake. If they had that, bro, I swear to God, bro. What are we doing, bro? Sure, a match between Logan and Cena is great. Don't get me wrong. So you can
they could do Logan Paul. I can actually see them doing Logan Paul and John Cena because, last night they kind of playing some seeds. John Cena's music was playing.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody thought he was going to come out, and then it was Logan Paul that came out to John Cena's music. So that was a little tease right there. So
ruin this theme song, bro, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Maybe it could be the case. Maybe they could put that, I don't know, for Backlash. Maybe I just don't see a WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I just don't see a WrestleMania, in my opinion. I don't think WrestleMania is the right spot to do Cena and Logan. But if Cena wants to get back right on track, well, he's gotta win a match. You gotta keep that in mind. He has to win a match, a singles match. Sure, he can win a chamber, but we're talking about singles matches here. He has not won a singles match in 5 years, bro. Actually, more than 5 years. 7 years, actually. 7 years since his last victory in a singles match. So, I will have Cena and Logan if they're gonna do that match for Backlash or in June. I don't know what comes in June, so I'm gonna have to figure that out.
I think they'll do
Clash of the Castle
after. No, that's in late August in France, I believe. So I think they'll do after Mania.
Yeah, they're doing Backlash in May, most likely. But in June, there's nothing so far, which is.
I think in June they're gonna go back to Saudi Arabia.
Ah, shit! I forgot the Saudi.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Oh, fuck! I hate that, bro. But what can you do? It's fucking Saudi Arabia. They had their contract until 2029, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was. I'm not sure, but yeah. Unfortunately, Saudi. Yes, Saudi is also hosting the Royal Rumble next year, which is a fucking letdown, bro. It's a fucking letdown that Saudi Arabia is hosting the Royal Rumble next year.
I'm hearing Saudi is getting 3 PLEs next year.
Yeah. What the fuck? What are we doing? Isn't it supposed to be 2? No, we're getting 3 instead. Fuck, man. Oh, shit, man. That's gonna be sad, bro. That's gonna be sad. Imagine the Saudi Arabia show hosting WrestleMania. I'll quit there. Swear to God, bro. I'll quit there, bro. But nah, we got New Orleans this year. Think at least something. I think.
Yeah.
Speaking of New Orleans, you can talk. Yeah.
Yeah. Then Perth, Australia, they just announced that WWE is bringing something back along with UFC as part of the TKO collab and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna do a pay-per-view in Perth either this year or next year. Yeah, 2026. Yeah.
Definitely 2026. Yeah. Logan Paul, like I mentioned, Logan Paul is gonna have a show up, but he ain't doing that much in this match. I think it's one of those signs that I think Logan Paul is actually not gonna do that much. If he does, then he pins Seth Rollins by some fuckery, somehow. Maybe Seth Rollins gets demolished by, let's say, Drew McIntyre, or even CM Punk himself, and then Logan seals the pin and pins Seth Rollins. Maybe gonna do something with that. I don't know, man. Who gets eliminated first here? Wow. Does Damian Priest get eliminated first? I just don't see that happening. He hasn't got pinned since October. What if Seth Rollins gets pinned first? Holy shit. That might be tough. You know what?
I don't know.
I'm gonna call it right now. Seth Rollins gets pinned first this year. Seth Rollins gets pinned first somehow. I just don't see Priest get pinned first this year. I just don't see it. He hasn't got pinned since October, bro. And you're gonna have him get pinned first. after all these months undefeated, in singles matches and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have it that way. So,
I think Priest might be the second to last.
Priest is getting
Or
eliminated by
third.
McIntyre, most likely. I think he gets
Yeah.
eliminated by Drew. Drew gets it.
Paul's getting eliminated by Cena. And then Punk is gonna eliminate Rollins.
You're going with that. Okay. So
Yeah.
Punk is eliminating Rollins. Wait a second. Okay. Who's eliminating Drew? Actually, I thought Punk was going to eliminate Drew. Actually, I think Punk might. I just don't know. Punk might eliminate Drew, in my opinion. Punk is eliminating Drew. Repeat of what happened back in October. Flashbacks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll say this right now. I'm gonna put the order. So I think Seth Rollins gets eliminated first. He's gonna get eliminated by Logan Paul by some fuckery. Damian Priest gets eliminated by Drew. So Drew eliminates Priest. I don't think it's not gonna be the end of those two though, in my opinion. I think that's gonna be a match for WrestleMania, even though that's not the biggest match that I want to see a Mania between those two. So, who else I have remaining? Who eliminates Logan Paul? Logan Paul gets eliminated by John Cena. Yeah, John Cena eliminates Logan Paul. CM Punk eliminates Drew. And then we have the final two, Cena and Punk. So, in your case, you said CM Punk is eliminating John Cena at the final two, right? And the final two. I do have John Cena eliminating CM Punk. And then, like I mentioned, CM Punk is upset, and then here comes the final boss at the end of the fucking night. So, we have different choices, but I think we both agree where this is going. I think we both agree. So, I think that's how this is going, and I think it's gonna be fucking crazy. So, we'll see how it goes, but I think it's gonna be great. How they end this up, and I think it's gonna be fucking fantastic, man. So, wow, is this night gonna be fucking crazy? This night is gonna be fucking crazy, and I cannot fucking wait. So, this show is gonna be a fucking banger, guaranteed. It's gonna be. Is it gonna be better than the Royal Rumble? Very likely. I'm gonna lie. It's very likely that it might be better than the Rumble, because we got the Motor City Machine Guns and DIY, which was okay, but the crowd was quiet. But we did got a banger between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, which was, in my opinion, the best match of the year so far with WWE. Women's Rumble was pretty good, and the Men's Rumble was also great. So, it's gonna be a tough one to beat, if I'm be honest with you, but I think they got what it takes tonight. So, man, this is not gonna be fucking crazy, and I cannot fucking wait. So, to end it up, Alex, do you have anything else to say before we end this stream?
Nah, it's gonna be a good show, and hopefully it lives up to the hype. So yeah.
I do think it's gonna be a fucking crazy show. So, Tyler, I will save the stream. So no worries about that. And I'll be streaming on Monday. But unfortunately, I'm not gonna be streaming tonight. Like I said, I do have media to take care of. So in about 20 minutes, I'm gonna be leaving my house to go to the game. So I can be there on time. And just the fucking game is gonna be fucking near sold out. So that's why I gotta be there already.
Yeah.
Can a court say Drew is winning the match? Ooh, interesting. Could be. It could be. I don't know if it could go that way, but it could well be the case. So, hey man, not gonna be that disappointing that happens, but hey man, it fits to the story because they get along, honestly. But I'm still gonna go with John Cena to win that match. And then the rest, I already just said it. So hopefully, they don't disappoint everyone when we see Logan Paul win the match. You know what I'm saying? Logan Paul's not winning the match, for fuck's sake. Imagine Logan Paul wins the match. That would be fucking a huge letdown, bro, for the company. He's not even ready for it. So, hey, my friends, how is both of you doing today? Yeah, we're doing great, man. We're doing great. After the stream, I'm heading to the game, so that's gonna be great. And Alex will be doing Elimination Chamber. So I'll be posting the link in the community post, and I'm gonna be posting it right now actually. So before y'all leave the stream, here is the link. Bam. Y'all can go and check out Alex, so so y'all can watch the chamber, because he will be tuning in tonight for the chamber, and should be a fantastic show. I do this because I'm not gonna be here tonight. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing media, and it's the biggest one yet. So hopefully tonight is the end of myself doing media for at least 2 weeks or 3. So it's all gonna depend on what happens tonight. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, man. I do appreciate you tuning in for the stream. Thank you, Alice, as always. Thank you for being here tonight. I know this was a last minute decision, but I totally forgot about the fact that we were supposed to do a podcast. So thank you for being here and taking time of your day to do this show with me. And next week we got a plan again for AEW Revolution. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be a banger for show for AEW, except one match, which we're gonna talk about it on that show. So I think y'all know which one it is. So you know what I'm saying? But hey, man, like I said, cannot wait for tonight. Cannot wait for next week. Next week's gonna be AEW Revolution, the most stacked AEW card they got this year. So cannot wait, man. So yeah, thank you, Alice, for being here. Thank you guys for being here. If you haven't already, smash the subscribe button to just not just me but Alice as well. The link is in the chat. The link will be in the community post when available. And yes, with that being said, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your nights. Hope you guys enjoy the Elimination Chamber, because tonight's gonna be fucking something special. So yeah. With that being said, share the stream with your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So yeah, goodbye and good night. Bam.
Fine.
Take care, guys. Thank you guys for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So, take care.
Peace.